You know, looking at that, makes me realize we need like an intro. We need like some kind of like theme or something. I'll work on over the weekend.
I
But
should do
hello
that.
everybody, welcome back. We are back live once again. I'm Chance Ellison,
I'm Russell Howe.
and this is Enjoy by Chance Live, where we come talk all things, just anything we want to talk about. We can do it right here. We can talk to you people who come in and watch us. Uh, so much to cover today. Actually, had a lot of stuff come in the last like 48 hours. We had like so many stories drop. Uh, but yeah, let's just get into our usual stuff. Actually, first of all, this isn't like a huge thing, but we gotta talk real quick about Plane, which I did see.
Which I
We both
encourage you to go see.
you
Absolutely.
did, you did. I enjoyed it, man. I
Man,
did.
I dug it, dude. I dug it. The trailers, I was hooked on a trailer. Anything Gerard Butler action, man. It was fun.
No, like the funniest thing about the trailer is the fact that like it's like watching, because I remember the first time I watched it, I didn't know it existed. It's like I watched it like this whole Gerard Butler action movie, and it had to be the greatest title reveal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, the building
Where-
up. What's it going to be called? Plane.
Plane. She's
What?
like, oh my god,
You're like, what?
that like was single handedly like the greatest thing of all things. But yeah, I did enjoy Plane. I mean, it's like my second favorite film of the year. I've only seen 2 movies this year, but second favorite, not bad.
What was the other one?
Megan, which we talked about last week.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So this is
This is number 2.
I like Plane. I'm going to go Plane more. I'm going to go Plane.
Really,
one,
Plane over Megan.
Plane was fun. Plane was
fun. Plane was fun, but I think Megan's just a technically better movie.
Oh,
Still only see House Party. I've not seen House Party yet.
House Party looks like it's going to be a blast.
Oh, it's out.
It is, yeah. I know. I'm kind of bummed.
It was like the quietest release. Like I didn't even know it was out. I'm just like, oh, it's here. I can watch it. Sweet.
Yeah, Regal's been hyping it, and the Regal around us hasn't got it. Neither of the two got it. I'm like, oh, this sucks. Yeah, because they're only releasing Missing tomorrow or tonight. I should say.
Oh, yeah, no, tonight. Like, Missing is tonight, so that's which.
Missing
Really good reviews.
Really. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I love. I saw Searching, and I saw there was the other one that was like the lady's like almost like being talking to like a terrorist. It's kind of similar. I can't think what the hell it was. It came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, you're right.
It followed the same like.
Yeah, no, like it's the same thing. It's like, well, yeah, that's the.
It was one. Question. It was one word.
Yeah, let's see. Woman talks to terrorist movie.
I'm blanking, man. It was like she's like.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was really good too.
Profile. That was it.
Profile. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, really good film. Really good film.
Is it?
Not as good as like the Chappaquiddick or your Hotel Mumbai.
So that was because we still haven't done our top 10 for the year, which we will do at some point. But we want to catch up. That's all we haven't done our top 20 because I know this is stuff you want to watch. Like you just watched The Whale, which I know you wanted to get out of the way before you did that list.
So good. Well worth the wait. I'm glad we waited because definitely wanted to get that one out for sure. That watch.
Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed The Whale too. Also,
beautifully heartbreaking, man. That's how I got to describe it.
I didn't jive with the whole missionary stuff. I'm just like, you can cut this out. Maybe no different.
Yeah, but to me, it mirrored The Wrestler. Like even it was funny because like we were joking, like, and I even made that analogy where when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, it's like we're going to the Wrestler. I totally even.
I will admit the whole time I was watching, I'm just like, man, this would be a 5 out of 5 because it's us. If Brendan Fraser just digs into some pie at some point in the movie, at some point, he has to dig into some pie.
Yeah, he just bucket of chicken, meatball subs.
Meatball subs, pizza. Like he never gets to pie. He eats everything else, but he never gets to pie.
He even like chokes on the sub.
He does.
Yeah, that's some aggressive eating. I'm a big fan of the Three Musketeer bars. I enjoy them myself.
Like that movie, I feel like will either like make you like really hungry or will make you never want to eat again.
I felt bad because I'm sitting there watching it. I'm eating popcorn and I had a bunch of crunch. I'm sitting there like, but I'm not.
I used to work at like one of those like dine-in theaters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to be a serving crew during that movie. To feel, I just want to see like what people are actually like doing and like are people actually ordering during that movie.
I mean, I felt fat eating popcorn and Bunch of Crunch, but I'm like, yeah, but this guy's house and two pizzas, and yeah, just very good movie. I like how they did you catch the Moby Dick and the raining outside reference to like the
Yeah,
symbolism on that too.
I
I
did.
think,
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
I liked that. I don't know if it was coincidental, but then I started putting it together. I'm like, well, this seems odd. It's raining again, like you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
um, it was a fantastic movie. Absolutely go check it out.
Yeah. Let's get into our usual segment. First of which we go into our trailer talk. Have a lot of things to talk about. This one isn't really a trailer, but we are going to talk about it just because it is. It is. What am I gonna say? It is something. A preview for the upcoming year. It's the Netflix save the date video, which they do something like this every year. But this year, well, I mean, this is their one for this year. They usually call it something different every year, which is odd. So yeah, this is basically a big showcase of their projects that they're going to be doing for the year of 2023.
They should set it to Calendar Girl.
They should actually. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe the rest are too expensive.
January, start the year off fine. February. Anyway, I think it would be kind of fun.
Calendar girl.
You're welcome. There you go.
Yeah, a lot of things that I didn't know were coming out this year. So like let's say looking at this, we had we have looked at You People, Your Place, which is we talked about that, the Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill comedy from Kenya Barris, Your Place or Mine, which we'll talk about in a second.
Yeah.
The feature film adaptation of Luther, which I'm excited for because I love that show. Murder Mystery 2, The Mother, Extraction 2, they clone Tyrell, which I think we talked about at some point. Heart of Stone, which is a Gal Gadot starring action movie. Damsel, which is a Millie Bobby Brown fantasy film. Pain Hustlers, which I'm not. Looks like it's starring Chris Evans, Emily Blunt, and Andy Garcia. Not really sure what that was going on there. Leo, which I hadn't heard about until this moment, which is an animated musical starring Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
Family Affair, which is a film featuring Nicole Kidman, Zac Efron, and Joey King.
I happened to just see. It was funny because I literally just saw a snapshot on the internet. It was like they share a love scene apparently, Efron and Kidman.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, it's a random two actors that you wouldn't think be in a movie together.
Yeah. The Killer, which we talked about last week, which is the new David Fincher film. Leave the World Behind, which is an upcoming drama featuring some great actors like Ethan Hawke, Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali.
That looks good, yeah.
And last one they ended off with was Rebel Moon, which is Zack Snyder's new movie. So but based on this pretty little spot right here, Russell, what is your most anticipated movie of what they've shown us? Because I know mine is The Killer, but I'm gonna say something else. So like, what's your most anticipated Netflix movie of the year?
The ones that I saw, I never saw.
The one they showed here.
I never saw Extract, the first one, so I don't know what I'm getting into. Or Extraction, yeah. So I don't know what we're extracting, so I can't be anticipating that one
this time.
Yeah,
I did see the first Extraction, but
I dug Murder Mystery, the first one. I liked. So I wouldn't. I mean, I like Aniston and Sandler work well together, so I'd be cool with that. One other one that I liked. I liked the the Killer one looked good. I didn't mind the Reese Witherspoon and
we'll talk about
the one
more in depth in a second.
Really, I mean, there really is anything that, oh my God, I have to see this. You know what I mean? There's just a couple of them I wouldn't mind. I'd say Murder Mystery 2. I know that's probably going to be boring, but I mean, it is, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, the one for me is Leave the World Behind. Because again, I love a lot of those actors. I like Sam Esmail, who's the director of this. He did Mr. Robot. He did Homecoming, which Julia Roberts was in that first season. Is excellent. I haven't seen the second season, but this dude, he's this incredible creative force, and I want to say this might be his first movie. No, it's not. I was wrong. He did one other movie before this, which I have not seen, but I think is supposed to be pretty. No, never mind. I was wrong. The point is, I think Sam Esmail is like a really great creative talent. I'm excited to see what he does with this. And oh wow, he's doing Metropolis miniseries. Didn't know that.
Is that based on the
classic movie film? Metropolis?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. No, I agree with you with the star-studded cast there. It looks great too. I'm just thinking of something that I actually, that I saw that never thought in a million years you'd get a sequel to it. But yeah, there's a couple of the films look really pretty well.
Yeah, so that will save the day. But like we're talking about in depth, the only actually got a trailer for this week is Your Place or Mine, which is a rom-com starring Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon that is being released in the year 2023. Maybe they just filmed in 2000 where this belongs and just sat on a shelf for several years.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the middle of like the big like Ashton Kutcher resurgence because didn't you see Vengeance?
I did see Vengeance. Yeah.
Like, I heard he's like really good in that movie.
Yeah, he's really good. He again goes the opposite of how you expect him to be, like comedic. You know what I mean? It was nice to see a little darker side of Ashton Kutcher. I'm still going to champion Butterfly Effect. I think anytime I can plug that film, it's a fantastic film. Really, really great, really great film. But yeah, this definitely has the vibes of a 2000. Like it reminds me of What Happens in Vegas.
Or what's the one he did with Brittany Murphy? Jesus Christ, Russ. Your internet's fucking trash right now, man. Oh my god. What did you do? Hold on, this is ridiculous.
This is craziness. And I'm really close to the modem. I'm really close to the modem. I have no idea. You just froze.
Yeah. Wow, that's weird. But yeah, I mean, it does feel. What was one he did with Brittany Murphy? You remember that one?
Oh, just married.
There was Just Married. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think this could be fun. Netflix rom-coms are like, I don't know. I have like a weird soft spot for them. Did she set it up?
No, I like The Wrong Missy.
No, I no, I couldn't. I could not.
You didn't see that one?
I cannot remember. I can't remember to do a David Spade movie in the year 2020. In the year 2023, I can't do it.
It was funny. I mean, I do like their chick flicks though. They're the rom coms.
I feel like we need to have like a Netflix rom com month at some point.
We should just do that.
Just look at like various kinds of Netflix rom coms.
Yeah, like there's a ton of them.
By the way, I am like really looking forward to this one. It does have a release date of February 10th, 2023. So right around the corner. We're getting close. We're getting very close.
Plan your Valentine's Day accordingly, folks.
There you go. Next one we're talking about is another streaming movie. This is a streaming show. It's for Apple TV Plus. A service, but I'm pretty sure you still don't have, if I'm not mistaken.
Apple Plus, I do have. Yeah, remember I bought it. I bought it for Coda. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you did. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you reviewed that. But yeah, it's shrinking. So this is a show from Bill Lawrence, who did Scrubs and Ted Lasso, and also Brett Goldstein, who was on Ted Lasso, and Jason Segel, who stars in the show. Basically about a therapist dealing with severe grief, and he begins to breach ethical barriers by telling his parents what he completely thinks, resulting in massive changes to his and their lives. This is a show that stars Jason Segel and Harrison Ford. Yes, the Harrison Ford is starring in television.
He still looks the same.
He does.
Definitely looks funny though.
It does. I'm looking forward to this. Like, because you still haven't seen Ted Lasso, have you?
I still haven't seen it. I will. I'm sure eventually we're going to do something where you're going to have me do it. So, yeah. I mean, it's something I would like anyway. It's just one of those things where it's just I don't know. I got to just watch these things.
I mean, it's also like not. It's also just like a really quick binge. I think it's only like 20-ish episodes, and then it was like a half hour. Most of them are half hour. I started to rewatch a Friends. That's God, Russell, because I know what you're not watching, what you're spending your time on instead. I'm like, why?
I know. We gotta change some priorities here.
You do have to change priorities, like, severely. Yes, because we got to get those. We got to get those views, Russ. We got to get ahead of the curve. Got to use that algorithm.
We can't have trouble with the curve.
We can't have trouble with the curve. The movie that man, I feel like if Clint Eastwood didn't do that movie, Harrison Ford would have. Can you imagine like grumpy ass Harrison Ford trying to teach Justin Timberlake baseball?
I could see it. Yep.
Oh yeah, this is set for a release on Apple TV Plus. Oh wow, right around the corner too, January 27th, 2023. I didn't realize it was this soon.
Yeah, it's next Friday. It's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Ella! You watch grumpy Harrison Ford work through his problems.
There you have it.
Up next, movie that I'm pretty sure was on your most anticipated of the year, if I'm not mistaken, and was Scream 6 on your list?
Was it? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I did. I think I put on there. It was low though. It was low.
Yeah, but yeah, we got another look at Scream 6, which again, naming convention of this franchise still irks me, but I can let it go. This continues the story of the survivors of the last Ghostface killing, minus Neve Campbell because she said fuck that.
Yeah, this is gonna be really weird watching this without Neve.
Yeah, I also feel like Gale Weathers' death is coming.
It has to in this one because you're already, spoiler alert if you haven't seen 5.
Scream 5, yeah, you're already down one of the big 3.
Dewey's down, so Dewey's already gone. So you figure this could be her go away. So definitely feels like it.
All your favorites are back. All of them. Some of your favorites.
Sure.
Literally everyone but your favorite.
Yeah, and it's like you randomly bring Hayden Panettiere back from the 4th one. Like I don't get it, but
I
sure.
want to see how they talk about that because like I like Hayden Panettiere. I liked her in that movie, but I feel like that was done as kind of, how do I put this? It was done as a way. It's like I feel like cheap fan service to bring her back.
Yeah, it's like ha ha ha. We listen to you guys,
Like, yeah, you said just for Kirby. Here you go. Just like no, just let her be dead. But if they find a good reason for it, sure, why not?
Can't wait. Sure.
We got some new people too. We got Henry Czerny. We got Samara Weaving up in this. They're both in Ready or Not. That was a good movie.
Oh yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence's in this. The kid with the dreadlocks from Avatar is apparently in this. I didn't know that until looking it up today.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, this is Scream in New York. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how this takes place, like outside of Woodsboro, which. I mean, actually, no, we had that already. Scream 3 didn't take place in Woodsboro.
Yeah, Scream 3 wasn't in Woodsboro.
And it wasn't as good.
Scream 3 was awful. And Courtney Cox's hair was awful too, so we have that going.
That was like the whirlwind of just like really bad things to go on in that movie.
Yeah, it was just.
Did I ever tell you like I saw Scream 4 before I saw 3?
I mean, really not missing anything. Really,
it was weird. Like I went from like 1 to 2
to 4
for whatever reason. Yeah. I just skipped right to 4, and I never saw 3 for like several years.
It's so bad.
And then I watched it finally. I'm just like,
it's still the worst.
This is the worst. This is
the worst. It's still the worst one. Absolutely.
How would you rank the Scream movies?
1 takes number 1 for sure. 2 would be easy. I would put 2 at the 2 spot.
Mm-hmm.
I would go 4 at 3. I would put 5. Yeah, I would put 5 at 4, and I would put 3 at 5.
Okay, so we have the exact same ranking.
Yeah,
that's how I would do it. And I like Scream 5, Scream 2021. No, 2022.
And I think Scream 2 is super underrated. I think it's a really really tight film. I hate Randy getting it, but
yeah, that's like our one big grievance between that movie.
Fucking hey, it was my favorite character, man. My favorite character from the first Scream, and I'm like,
if you want to kill him in 3, kill him in 3, but like you don't kill him in 2.
No, and just the awful way where he just gets pulled into the van, and I'm like, ugh, it just sucks.
But yeah, Scream 6 set for release March 10th, 2023. Moving on to a movie that I was actually quite looking forward to for this year. We had the first look at Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
Yeah.
This is I know, and it might be weird to say like I'm looking forward to this as a grown man in the year 2023, but I'm looking forward to this because it is Kelly Freeman Craig making another movie at long last, because she has not made a film since Edge of 17, which I loved. I love to death.
Which is funny because I was literally going to say this is like a coming of age movie, like your 8th grade or your Edge of 17.
Yeah, and I think that she's. When I first saw Edge of 17, I'm just like, she'd be really great to do an adaptation of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. We hope we got that.
Yeah.
So, this is a coming of age story about a girl and her family moved to New Jersey. And yeah, this is like the story of how she adapts to the problems of everyday life. Stars Rachel McAdams, Kathy Bates, Benny Safdie, and Abby Ryder Forston as the titular God, Margaret.
Now it's crazy that
Oh,
this was.
I knew I recognized this girl. This is the girl who played Cassie Lang in the Ant-Man movies.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Because I thought she looked like Isabella Furman for a second. I'm just like, but she's way too old.
Oh yeah, Isabel Furman's way too old. But I didn't realize that this was a Judy Blume book. I
You
always
didn't know that?
no, because I always like Super Fudge.
I read that one.
Yeah, that was like my jam back then. And then she did a lot of other younger, books. I read Beverly Clearly like a bunch, like
Yeah.
all of her Ramona books, her Mouse on a Motorcycle, et cetera, et cetera. I can go on and on. But yeah, I actually wouldn't mind getting this and actually reading this book.
Yeah, like this is one of the ones where like because look, yeah, I read like Super Fudge and Fudge and what was the other one? Fudge Mania or
It was fun. What was it? There was another one. It was like
it was Fudge Mania. Yeah.
what was okay? There's Super Fudge. What else was Judy Blume? Like she was known for something else though.
Uh, she had Freckle Juice.
Freckle Juice. Yep, I remember the front of it. Yep. Okay.
She did Blubber. Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing.
Okay.
That was like the precursor Super Fudge.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I mean, somebody needs to adapt those books because like those would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, like, and that's why like I was kind of sad.
I didn't realize how old this book was. Like, this book came out in 1970.
Yeah, because Bloom and Beverly Clearly were pretty much like around the same time. Because I was hoping that Ramona and Beezus movie would do good so we could get other Beverly Clearly works. So
Yeah,
I was kind of bummed, but
the movie's not bad too.
no, it's and like I said, it's a really good book. Like just I don't know, she's a really good writer for younger kids. And I remember, I think Ramona Quimby, age 8. I think we had to read one summer, and that kind of got me into her as an author. But yeah, she was like I said, pretty much the same time as Judy Blume.
But yeah, what do you think of the trailer for Are You There, Godspeed Margaret?
I dug it. I really did. The kind of what we just alluded to earlier. It's just got that edge of 17, your 8th grade vibe, coming to just coming to terms with your body changing and just everything, just being young, you know what I mean, and just being so confused and unsure of things, and I like that, you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this movie could do really well.
Absolutely, especially if they push it and market. You know what I mean? If they can push this,
Yeah.
I think this movie
The
could
market
be like
as well.
This could be a
This movie
sleeper.
could make a lot of money, and if it's really good, which I think it will be.
Yeah.
And it's set for a release on April 28th, 2023. And last thing we're talking about, one half of our Pedro Pascal variety hour, Mandalorian season 3. Yes, we are talking the trailer. We had our first full, well, not our first full, because we did have the teaser a couple months ago, but we got another look at Mandalorian season 3. Yeah, it's kind of weird thing. We got 3 Star Wars shows last year, and not a single one was okay. Both of it was kind of Mandalorian. And I know you didn't watch any of them. That's the thing. I know you didn't watch any of them.
No, but fret not. I've seen both seasons of The Mandalorian. You can check out our thoughts on that.
I assigned those to you.
You did, and I did my homework.
You did do your homework. But yeah, we got another Mando and Grogu adventure. Which, I mean, okay, so because you didn't watch Book of Boba Fett, were you confused when you saw Grogu back? Considering how Mando season 2 ended.
Yeah, I was really. I was.
So yeah, he's back because a big portion of Book of Boba Fett was actually spent on Din Djarin and his journey, and that's when we see Grogu decides to spoil Book of Boba Fett. Grogu basically ditches Luke Skywalker and ditches the Jedi to go pal around with Mando again.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, so you would get the full story. You have to go back and watch that run of Book of Boba Fett. But yeah, our homies are back, minus the one who's kind of a shitty person in real life, looking at Eugenia Carano. But yeah, Christopher Lloyd's also in this season. Tim Meadows apparently is also in this season too. I'm dying to see what they're doing in this.
Sure.
Russell, what do you think of the trailer for Mandalorian season 3?
I dug it. kind of curious with the whole. I seen what there's scene where there's like 4 or 5 Jedi, the lightsabers out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing. Like I think it was in Book of Boba Fett where like they go over like his past, and we see
Okay.
like he was in the Jedi Temple when everything was going down
Okay.
with Anakin Skywalker.
Okay.
But like we don't know how he got out. So
Huh.
I feel like they might finally answer that question.
Cool. And then it's funny because my daughter's getting into it. Ella's getting into the Mandalorian. I think
Oh, really?
she really likes Grogu. Go figure.
Go figure.
Her 8th birthday coming up next week is going to be all themed Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, on.
Crazy.
Maybe that'll actually get you to watch this season when it comes out.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna probably have to now. That's what
Really?
I was laughing because I was thinking about that too. I'm like, well, she started watching it, and I think they're through. I don't know where they're at. I know they're in season 2, I think, but I don't know how far.
Yeah. Once again, it's renewed for 8 episodes. This is going to be an episode season. They've already working on a 4th season, so we are getting more adventures with our homies. Returning directors include Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Bryce Dallas Howard, Rick Famuyiwa, Carl Weathers, Lee Isaac Chung is directing an episode. Oh my god! You know who that is?
Sounds familiar. Why do I know the name?
Minari.
That's why it sounds familiar. Which I really what a Cinderella story that one was. I really wish I would have went for.
That movie was awesome.
I really wish it would have won Best Picture, but
It'd been nice.
It is what it is. But really, oh, what a film!
I really did like Nomadland though. Peter Ramsey and Rachel Morrison are also going to be directing episodes. Peter Ramsey having worked on Spider-Verse, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Yeah, and this is going to premiere on Disney Plus March 1st, 2023. 1 episode a week. Y'all know the drill. Disney Plus does not release the shows in bulk, except for the very few times they do, because the episodes are short.
Now, how weird is this? Beck and I are avid watchers of murder documentaries and everything. I Know Who Killed Me or something like that is on Disney Plus, like 8 or 9 episodes, but actual like documentary about like
it must be like under like the National Geographic section.
Okay, I was like, what is it going to be any good? Because like we've been watching. What do we have? Discover Plus, Hulu. We just watched the thing about the Iowa college killings. We just watch a lot of that stuff. I know, probably morbid, but I don't know. It's popular for a reason.
I Know Who Killed Me? Like, wait, no, that can't be the right title.
It's not the Lindsay Lohan movie, but it's something like it's a murder documentary series on Disney Plus. There's like 8 or 9 episodes. They're all true crime, they're all true crime.
Let me see.
Am I like talking out of my ass and telling you something that maybe?
Oh, because I buy it just because. They do a true crime collection. That's probably what you're looking at. Like I buy it because like Disney Plus and other places, like overseas, like Hulu's not a thing. So there are certain movies that are like under the
How I Caught My Killer. Sorry, How I Caught My Killer.
I'm like, someone made a 7-episode series about the Lindsay Lohan movie.
You probably could.
But yeah, the reason I bring that up is because overseas, like Hulu's not a thing. So what they have is this thing called Star, which is basically like where like it's basically Hulu, where like they have like all like the adult oriented content. Like overseas, like Predators on Disney Plus, and fucking Prey and the Alien movies.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I was kind of like curious. I'm like, is it any good? I wonder. So we'll probably end up checking that out. Maybe, I don't know.
Something we're going into our Notorious News segment. Something you should check out though, because I think you really dig it, is the Chucky show on Sci-Fi. 3
seasons already. Wow.
Yeah, like it's just been renewed for a 3rd season. I have not seen the 2nd season. I've seen the first. The first season's fantastic.
I bought the first season on Blu-ray, I believe.
Did you?
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things I want to watch it because we talk about it a lot, and it's definitely something I want to check out though.
Like honestly, like, you should check it out. Like I think you'd really like. Honestly, like that's my favorite thing. That's my favorite like piece of Chucky media I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like I think it takes both the horror of the originals and the fun of like Bride and Seed.
Yeah.
And it just has it just like it's like the perfect marriage of like of serious to campy
Hmm.
that I really like it. Brad Dourif is still excellent in the role of Chucky.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, I haven't seen season 2 just because I haven't seen a lot of it. I still haven't seen the last season of Atlanta, which I love Atlanta. I just haven't gotten around to the last season. But yeah, I would definitely advise I'd advise for you to check it out. And anybody who
Okay.
hasn't seen it, go watch Chucky because season 3 is coming. Something that also might get a season 3 potentially, maybe down the line. Got about Velma because Velma
I
has
seen his
been.
shit on HBO Max. I thought I was seeing shit.
No, this is real. This is an adults-oriented Scooby-Doo show, which neither. I'm gonna say that neither of us have seen this show.
Uh,
We're talking about like the quote-unquote controversy surrounding all of this
this is
because
crazy.
yeah, this like God, like you'd think this show like kicked somebody's dog. The way people are talking about it.
Yeah.
I want to pull up the stuff. Okay, now first of all, it did really well. I think this is the highest debut ever for an animated series on HBO Max.
Really.
Yes, like and which is again kind of crazy. But the reviews for critically aren't like great. So like got like a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. Audiences though are not having this. I'm not sure. Okay, well I know what it is. But yeah, the audience rate. Okay, I want you. Can you guess the audience rating of this show for the first season?
If the audience isn't having it,
Yeah, they ain't having it.
25%.
Oh, if only Russell.
Is it lower?
Yeah.
10%.
You poor naive bastard.
Lower.
6.
Are you serious?
Like
What?
6. Now, granted, I'm willing to bet most people who logged reviews of this haven't even seen the show.
Just absolute hate. Why are we hating on it? Just because
Okay, because I think it's because like this is a not that it's an I think people will be receptive to an adult or in Scooby Doo. I think people will be receptive to it, but I think what people probably people start probably saying what people are saying whenever something like this happens. Scooby Doo's gone woke because you have
because of
Velma.
sexual orientation. She'd be because she's lesbian.
Well, no. I think people will be fine with that because like that's the thing. Like we've known we've known Velma's
So
Velma's swung on the other side of the fence since.
So why are we?
It's not bad because like in this show, like Velma's portrayed as a colored character. Like a lot of characters are colored now. Like Velma, I think I think like because like Mindy Kaling voices her.
Yeah.
So she's bisexual and South Asian American.
Okay.
So yeah. Daphne is Asian, and she has two mothers. Shaggy's black.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Oh, you know what? I want to watch and see if they make that joke.
That's pretty bombastic.
They also never call him Shaggy. Apparently they only call him Norval. The only one who never got touched, who didn't get touched, was Fred for some reason.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think that's basically the reason people aren't having this. Now, look, we haven't seen it. I do want to watch it just because.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different interpretation of it. I mean,
it's interpretation, and I do like a lot of people involved. Like I like Mindy Kaling. I think she's very funny.
I think she's pretty talented. Yeah.
You have Sam Richardson as I would say Shaggy, but Norval. I'm not. That's true. I'm just gonna call him Shaggy. You have Sam Richardson as Shaggy. You have Constance Wu, who I love, as Daphne Blake. And Glenn Howerton from It's Always Sunny as Fred. Like you have like a lot of really funny people.
That's crazy that people get so worried about that.
Yeah, right. It's so weird.
It's like don't watch it then. Watch the original cartoons then. Like who cares?
Yeah, I will recommend. Though there is. I want to see where this is streaming. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. It's there's an iteration that came out for Scooby Doo in like the mid 2010s. It's called Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. It's currently on HBO Max for now because anything can go up that platform.
Oh, it's temporary. It's just it's a parking spot.
It's despite the fact that we own this fucking show. It's still a placeholder.
It's a parking spot. You put your quarter in, and whenever it expires,
but like if you have time, you want to watch a Scooby Doo show. Mystery Incorporated is fucking awesome. Like that was like because like there's this whole overarching story. Like there's like there's like a ton of character growth. There's some great guest star like Gary Cole is like a big recurring character. Lewis Black is a big recurring character, and like it's the first time like that they try to do something something bigger with Scooby-Doo, because like there is this whole like giant mystery they're trying to solve, and it is really fascinating. Give a lot of great character stuff, and like honestly, it's super funny. Like Fred has never been funnier to me than he was on this show.
Jeez, huh?
Yeah. So yeah. But still, again, if I can endorse Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated because I've seen it. Go check it out on HBO Max. It's only 2 seasons, and stop being so hard. Stop being so hard on Velma. It's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, just don't watch it if you don't like it.
Up next, Russell, we have some very sad news. Turns out Vin Diesel is not in Avatar. We were under the impression, for some reason, for several years, that he was going to be in the Avatar sequels. But I guess that's just not happening now.
He's not part of the family.
He is not part of the Na'vi family.
He is not. He has his own family.
He has his own family he's got to worry about.
He does.
He has his own obscenely grossing family to worry about.
That just keep getting more and more money.
The money doesn't stop. The money does not stop.
No.
But like I want to like how did this start? Okay, apparently like there was a corporate producer that people took out of context. So he had to come in and break the news that Vin Diesel is not. Oh, that's why. He posted photos from set. That's what people thought he was in the movie.
Man.
But yeah, he was just a fan. Like he was visiting for the day.
Oh, so then other people started. Okay.
Yeah. So at this point, do you want to see Vin Diesel in Avatar? Because I'd welcome that. Might make it more interesting to me.
I mean, I don't care. Just whatever. Honestly, it's whatever. Whatever you want to do.
Well, it's fun. It's funny you said that you don't care because clearly somebody cares about Avatar. Somebody out there cares about these movies because it has just passed Spider-Man: No Way Home, become the 6th biggest movie of all time.
It's not going to stop.
It's not going to stop.
Well, remember we were talking about, do we think that it has the legs? Because again, kind of what we were talking about before you had mentioned, it's not going up against anything really crazy for a while.
Well, it's weird. It's like this kind of like cycle where it's just like it has no competition. It has no competition
for the right amount of time.
Yeah. It's because people kept moving off the date, and because people kept moving off the date, it has no competition.
Yeah, I mean, but it's making the money, so that's something in itself. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah.
Kind of weird, yeah, because like I said, like I don't think either of us were like super huge in this movie.
No, I mean it was okay. Kind of what I said, it rehashed a lot of the same things from the first one. And I saw it in 3D. I took Ella,
which is funny. I saw a tweet where it was just like such and such character will be back for 3. I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
I saw this movie. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I mean the first one was a spectacle, and I think I described it enough in depth just about how just great it looked on screen. It was a real, this was a cinematic experience. On this one now, we've already had that type of, it's been 13 years. You know what I mean? We've seen movies come and go. I mean, it was okay. I mean, I've seen better. I've seen worse. It was middle of the road film. I thought it did drag on a lot. It was really long, but
yeah, it did.
The first one I felt was better pacing at being longer, but it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. I thought it was still better paced than this one was like, was it at 3 hours and some change?
Over 3 hours. It was like 3:15, 3:20.
It was just too long. It was way too long. But yeah, I mean, but we're gonna keep doing these movies because I mean, people are
making money.
They're making money. That's the key. Money.
I mean, if you're one of the people who love Avatar, I mean, I thought you were a dying breed. Apparently not.
You've been in dormant for 13 years.
So we've been lying in wait for this moment.
We knew we would take over again.
Next thing we're talking about, this is this movie I didn't hear about this today. It was Johan Renk's Spaceman for Netflix. This is going to be a Johan Renck guy. He's the guy who directed Chernobyl for HBO.
Okay.
A show that I really enjoy. If you haven't seen Chernobyl, please go check it out.
Yeah, that got a lot of good reception to that.
Oh yeah, Chernobyl is fucking excellent.
Wasn't it just one season?
It was a miniseries.
Or a miniseries, yeah. I heard a lot of people talk good things about it though.
Yeah, it's about an astronaut sent to the edge of the galaxy to collect this mysterious ancient dust. He finds his life falling to pieces. And then he turns to see people, some voices to try and help him out, and it just happens to belong to a creature from the beginning of time lurking in the shadows of the ship. This is a sci-fi drama featuring, check out this fucking cast. You have Adam Sandler, Paul Dano, Carey Mulligan, Kunal Nayyar, the fucking guy from fucking Raj from Big Bang Theory.
Oh wow!
And Isabella Rossellini.
Jeez, wow, that's a diverse group.
And this is coming out for net. Like I was saying, look, Adam Sandler currently has 4 movies slated for this year to come out on Netflix.
And he already has Hustle out there too right now.
Well, Hustle was last year, but yes.
Or Hustle was last year, and then what? Uncut Gems made its release there too.
Internationally.
Well, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Well, he owns Netflix.
He does. Or does Netflix own him? We don't know.
Well, it could be the other way around. Maybe he's working off a debt. We don't know.
He's trying to pay off a TV.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I know you hear that. You hear what I like about Sandler now, especially like post Uncut Gems, like he'll do his like little comedies, but he'll also like try some new stuff.
But he's not sticking. He's not sticking solely to the one-stop shop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that too.
Channing Tatum is producing this.
Wow, craziness. Yeah, I like these more punch-drunk love Adam Sandler chances we're taking here. So
yeah, that whatever the new thing he's doing with the Safdies.
Let's do it. I like it though because he is a good actor. I've always liked him.
Did you ever see Hustle?
I have not seen it yet.
I've heard it's really good.
I've heard really, really good things about it.
Yeah, same. But yeah, Spaceman set for release July 2023. Like that is So between Murder Mystery, Leo, The Outlaws, which is a crime comedy with him and Pierce Brosnan, among others.
That's different.
And this, what are you looking forward to the most? Is this a Murder Mystery?
Man.
For me, it's Spaceman. Like
Spaceman sounds really cool. I don't know. I really dug Murder Mystery. I don't know. That might be Spaceman. I don't know. Spaceman sounds fun.
Are they not giving you the movie they sold you? Because like, what's supposed to take place on the Orient Express?
Yeah, I think I liked it because of the fact that it was filmed in Savannah, Georgia. Some of it, and
that's the reason.
We go
there, weren't you?
We go there. Not. I don't think it was during when they were filming it, but I think.
Were you there when for that brief period where you were a TSA agent?
No, I was not. No, I was not. Yeah, I was not, unfortunately.
But yeah, that's Spaceman. Next thing we're talking about, Anton Fuqua is currently slated to direct a Michael Jackson biopic.
Oof.
Yeah, we said we don't say oof because of Anton Fuqua because I do think he's a talented dude. Haven't seen him but I do like him. I do like him as a director. I think he's a very talented guy.
What was that one that they did before?
Right here, the Michael Jackson portion of it, because I feel like there's no way to make this movie without pissing off somebody.
Yeah, I mean, and what was that bad movie they made? Like it was Michael Jackson.
Oh no! You have the one with Joseph Fiennes, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a movie. It was an episode. It was like an episode of an anthology series.
Okay. Yeah,
which I haven't seen, but
I just remember
I don't think they ever aired that actually.
I just remember how ridiculous he looked at it, though.
He did look ridiculous.
That's the other reason why I was laughing. I don't know. I love Michael Jackson's music. I mean, easily one of the most influential artists ever.
Easily one of the greatest.
I mean, it's just. I mean, it's not even close. You look up on YouTube some of these like live concerts across the seas and stuff like that. Of some of how like the audience, the sheer amount of volume of the audiences. You know what I mean? He was like a modern day. Oh, jeez! And you throw that shit up. Oh wow! Whew. Would you like to wake up to that?
Good morning.
It almost looks like Clive Owen. But yeah, he just, I don't know, kind of like your modern day Elvis, your modern day, I mean, I don't even know who else you can put in that category. I'm sure like Madonna in her prime.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. To me, kind of what you said, I don't know where you go about this. Like, do you make it strictly about the music?
You want to know exactly kind of what we're getting? The Jackson estate is producing this.
Oh, so they're gonna
So it's gonna the Jackson estate producing with Graham King, who did Bohemian Rhapsody. So we're gonna get the very sanitized, bland Hollywood version of this story, which is like I feel like that's the wrong way to go about it. Actually, funny enough, the interesting version of this movie I would have liked to see is Taika Waititi was trying to do a movie where it's about Michael Jackson from the point of view of his monkey. It would have been an animated movie. I'm like, I thought that sounded very interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, why not? But yeah, this is definitely one that I would just go strictly for the music.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, actually funny. I saw the Whitney Houston movie earlier today.
It was pretty good, wasn't it?
It was okay. Like,
I enjoyed it.
It's like the anti-Elvis, where it's just like nothing. Nothing's. It's like your average Hollywood biopic, but at the same time, you do have like a solid performance at the heart of it.
Oh, she's really good in it. Yeah,
I mean, Act was quite good actually.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think she.
But really it's also like it follows like the exact same beat Bohemian Rhapsody, like right down the point where like the end of the movie is like one of the most iconic performances, and then the movie just stops.
Oh yeah, with the national anthem. Yeah.
It wasn't a national anthem. It was like I think American Music Awards.
Oh, that was her last. Never mind. Okay, that was the one word of the day. I'm talking about like it really, but led up to like that was the big.
We thought it was going to lead up to national anthem. I thought it was going to be national anthem for a second. Yeah. Like really, this is our climax. Like okay,
yeah, because it was her last, I guess, performance. Obviously, like.
Well, no, like that American Music Award performance was like historic, but like that night was historic for her because I think it's funny enough she tied Michael Jackson for the most American Music Awards won in a single night.
Yeah, so that's that day. I liked it fine. I liked it better than the Tupac. The Tupac.
Well, that movie was just like bad. That movie was just like outright awful.
Yeah, it just wasn't very good.
No, it wasn't.
But
it's gotta be like the worst cinematic universe, the Notorious All Eyes on Me cinematic universe.
Notorious was better. Notorious was better though.
Notorious is good. I like Notorious, but All Eyes on Me is just not very good.
All Eyes on Me was awful. I'd rather watch like Tupac Resurrection, like because they actually they actually used the real shit.
I'd rather watch the Tupac hologram than this.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would see the Michael Jackson biopic. I just don't know. I watched the Finding Neverland documentary.
Like the very clean, like very non-controversial version of this, and that's just not interesting to me.
Well, like I said, I already watched the Finding Neverland thing, so I mean that was as raw.
Leaving Neverland. I know something else.
Oh, Finding Neverland's Johnny Depp, whatever. You knew where I was going. Anyway,
yeah.
The Leaving Neverland was very raw and very.
It was. I mean, I still watch it just because like I still want to like his music, and I feel like I won't if I watch that.
Chance, take it from me. I watched it, and I still love his music. It's not gonna get me to sway on that.
Okay, I mean, I probably still watch it and listen to his music. But my question is, do you get Will Smith to play Joe Jackson?
You could. I mean, I don't know.
He's got a mean swing. We already know he's got a mean swing.
He does.
Or like AJ in the chat said, do you cast Denzel Washington as Joe Jackson?
There you have it, my man.
Oh god, yeah. This is going to be odd and interesting, but I kind of do want to see it just because I want to like know how it starts. I do not envy the guy who gets cast as Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Where do you go with this? Like, I don't know who you even. What if you go full circle? Macaulay Culkin takes it. Oh, I'm just playing. That's not nice. All right.
Don't do like that.
That's bad.
No, you go fucking Corey Feldman. You rehab Corey Feldman, let him do it.
Or do we call it Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson's "Are You Home Alone"?
Oh,
all right. I'm done.
We're moving on from that one.
I'm done. I'm gonna make my way out like a smooth criminal.
Speaking of real, we're only 2 episodes in. You're gonna get canceled. Speaking of biopics happening, Rami Malek is cast to play Buster Keaton, famed silent film star Buster Keaton, in an upcoming biopic.
Better bring them teeth.
Which I know we just got this started, but like, holy crap, they messed up Ashley Sanders bad with the fucking tooth gap, and I want to dance with somebody.
Oh yeah,
just like every time, like, let's go to the awards, everybody.
That's like Michael Strahan smiling in the middle. That's bad.
Yeah, Rami Malek as Buster Keaton. I don't like this pick just because I don't think Rami Malek's like he's good. I don't think he's like a great actor.
He's okay. I mean, he's suffice. I just don't. Yeah, kind of what you're saying. I mean,
apparently that's not a movie. It's a limited series at Warner Brothers TV. No idea where it's going to drop. Could be HBO Max. Could be whatever the fuck they're doing else. Could be somewhere else entirely. We have no idea.
Yeah.
Look, I think Rami Malek could be an interesting actor, just because he's got the look to do it.
He has a little bit of look to it.
Just like I like it. I like his look. Like he has like a very unique, like he has like big like fishman eyes. That's just like kind of like Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, but he also looks like a young Pacino too. I see some angles, like if you look up Buster Keaton images on Google, he does almost look like a young. I mean, in certain pictures, he looks like a young Pacino.
Yeah, he's a bit of a face actor, but like, I feel like I haven't like been impressed with him like in really anything since Mr. Robot.
Yeah, what was the one he was just in with Leto and Washington?
Oh, The Little Things.
Yeah, and that movie was kind of a letdown too.
It was a letdown. I mean, it's baffling to me that had 3 Oscar winners in it, and Denzel, Ryan Malek, and Jared Leto. Denzel, who could act circles around either of those 2 guys.
Yeah, I don't. Then he's a Bond villain. I just don't get. I don't know. I just don't get the whole. I think we should just cast a no-name actor to play Buster Keaton.
Or cast somebody else.
Yeah, I don't. I'm going to say no to the Rami Malek playing him.
Yeah, we're going to sell this. Something that I think we're both buying, though, Russell. Get hype, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Megan 2.0 coming 2025.
Womp, womp, womp. And then she got to do that little.
Gotta do the Megan dance.
Gotta get your hair like that and get your hair crazy, man.
But yeah, Megan is making bank, man.
Dude, that movie, Blumhouse, man, I'm telling you,
we talk about it all the time on this show. Like Jason Blum, just like, I'll give you $5 million.
You make me a movie
anymore,
and it's gonna
get this back at the end of the week.
Yeah, cheap movies for big returns. It's crazy. It is like it's like the dream business module for anything. You know what I mean? Put in half-ass work and get a plus for your absolutely AJ. Making money, man.
Well, yeah, I feel like that because like you heard about that story, right? Where like Cameron went to pitch the Alien sequel, like all he did was like write the word alien, then write an S and a $sign at the end.
Oh, really? That is
literally how I pitched the movie.
That is pretty badass, though. And he totally seems like somebody who would absolutely do that. So
yeah,
Morbius.
It's hilarious, actually.
It's money though, so they're absolutely going to make this, and the movie's going to make money.
Okay, you know, who's somebody you want to see in Megan 2?
Wouldn't it be funny if they put Nick Cannon in there? I'm just playing. No, I'm joking. Mariah Carey. Put Mariah Carey there. No.
Mariah Carey in it.
Just playing. God, who could you put in?
Like who's like a crazy like sci-fi actor that you would want to see in this? Willem Dafoe in Megan 2.0.
Willem Dafoe would be pretty badass, man.
Yeah.
Who else could you put in there? Like Jeff Goldblum, maybe?
Yeah.
He's a good sci-fi.
Bruce Campbell.
Kurt Russell.
Sharon Stone in Megan 2.0.
Yeah, Sharon Stone. Wow.
Let's get to the chat. You fucking yeah. He said you put Willem Dafoe, so I said it.
Absolutely.
Jeffrey Combs in Megan 2. That'd be kind of interesting, actually.
Oh man, yeah, you got so much you could.
Kevin Bacon in Megan 2.0.
Gary Busey.
No, better.
Megan 2.0.
Nick Nolte. Megan 2.0.
Megan. Where's Megan at? Megan. Get my dog all worked up now. Megan.
Oh man. Yeah, Megan 2.0 set for release January 17th, 2025. You want to keep getting hyped, Russell?
Do you want to drink, Megan? All right, I'm done. What?
Keep the hype train going. We're finally getting Tron 3 with Jared Leto.
Oh, what? Why do we got to do this?
That guy, look, it's funny because like the director, the original director, Garth Davis, fell off of this. He's replaced by Joaquin Ronan, the guy who did Pirates 5 and the second Maleficent.
Not a good. Oh, second Maleficent was garbage.
Was
And so was Pirates 5. So
they're both
good track record.
Good track record. He did that one movie though, but starring Jared Leto, which for some reason he will just not leave this project.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say I really did like Tron Legacy though, man.
I mean, like it or not, it looks like we're actually very close to this happening. Tron Ares, as it's currently being called, is set to begin filming this August. So we are getting close.
This is craziness.
Yeah. It's weird. Like this movie, like again, I would have been looking. I feel like this would have been. I don't think it'll do very well, honestly.
I just feel like
audiences are just not receptive to this guy.
Yeah, I just don't know, man. I Tron Legacy, dude. Ugh, what a movie. Yeah.
Are you one of those like big Tron Legacy guys?
I do. I love this. I love the Daft Punk soundtrack. I think it's.
I mean, fantastic. That soundtrack.
The score is fantastic. I like the movie.
It looks great. I just think like all the characters and all the characters are flat, and the story is just not very interesting.
And I still wish I would have seen it in 3D, but my buddy's girlfriend at the time.
I did see it in 3D, if I'm not mistaken.
My buddy's girlfriend at the time was like, she like easily get motion sick or whatever, so she talked us out of it, and I'm still pissed.
You mean D-Box?
No, it was just regular 3D, and she like she get like motion sick or some shit.
From,
and like
from watching shit go down.
I guess, but like she talked us out of going to see it in 3D.
I guess there's more depth of feel with 3D.
I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah, he ended up marrying her and getting a divorce. No, they're not, and I'm even more mad.
Worse.
That's why you write it out and you're with her for a while now. Then I'm okay with it. But the fact that he's divorced from her, fucking ruined the movie.
That makes it even worse.
She ruined it.
But yeah, no word on whether or not Garrett Hedlund and Olivia Wilde are back. I imagine no.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go say no on that. He's busy prepping for Friday Night Lights too.
Yes, as Olivia Wilde prepping, doing something to gain her goodwill back. Don't worry, darling. Yes. That's what we need to talk about one day. Don't worry, darling.
I'm down. Yeah, I got a lot to say about that one.
So do I.
Well,
I think we both do.
There you have it.
Next, we're talking about Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six is back in the news. Looks like the film adaptation has been in the works for a very long time. Looks like it is back on the table. But the interesting thing about this is Michael B. Jordan is attached to star and direct, reprising his role as John Clark from Without Remorse. Which I had. First of all, I didn't know John Clark was in this. I haven't read. Look, I'm not a fucking 50-year-old dad, so I have not read a Tom Clancy book. I played some of the Rainbow Six video game. I don't know what the story was.
I played a little bit.
Not only is Michael B. Jordan back as John Clark, Chad Stahelski of the John Wick film is slated to direct this movie.
Wow. I played, I think, Nintendo 64 Rainbow Six.
Yeah, but did you watch Without Remorse?
I have not. No,
it's pretty good actually.
Is that the one? What's that on?
It's the one on Amazon
Prime one. Okay, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the one where he's like a military guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly.
It's like a spinoff of A Journal for Jordan.
Yeah, yes. Okay. It's the prequel to Journal for Jordan.
He's writing the journal. He's okay.
He's writing the journal about all the ass he's been kicking overseas.
Okay, I got you.
And then he sent it to his son. His son's like, "What the fuck?"
And it's like reading Rainbow. Like he opens the journal and he goes into like live.
And then LeVar Burton shows up and then reads the journal to him.
Hell yeah!
He kicked ass to the left. He kicked ass to the right. Kicked ass down the middle.
Take a look.
This is more interesting than the actual Journal for Jordan movie. I want to see this movie now.
I'm like that'd be like a Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, like an acid trip, opening a journal and like a bad acid trip ensuing.
Yeah, but I'm happy he's getting another chance with this character because like he was really good in Without Remorse, and I feel like he really likes the material and he likes Gary likes the universe, and I'm excited because my one drawback of that movie is like the action sequences aren't great. But you fix that, you bring in a guy who's making the best action franchise this side of Mission Impossible right now in Chad Stahelski.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
So yeah, I know where one's coming out, but I'm definitely excited to see how this one goes down. And this is the last piece of news. This is a big one for me because this piece of news made me happier than anything that happened last week. Phineas and Ferb is returning to Disney.
At least we're not getting another Disney live action film.
For now.
For now. Because I think we've pretty much tackled everything.
We haven't done Bambi.
Don't
That's coming soon.
Don't tempt them.
Lilo, well, I think it's in the works actually.
Not a surprise.
Lilo and Stitch, Robin Hood.
Jeez, oh man.
They should do but when they get to Home on the Range, that's how we know that they're really desperate.
It's like, dude, we're doing this. We're going through with this.
Yeah. Point is, Phineas and Ferb is back. They have been renewed for 40 episodes between 2 seasons. I don't think you're familiar with the show at all.
I know of it. I know you and what PJ, isn't it? Aren't you and PJ like big fans or? You had like, or no, you and you Robert. And Robert. That's what I was thinking of. With the cool acronym, you guys had that.
We did that for a little bit, but I am super excited because like the original show owner Dan Povenmire is back working on this.
Okay.
I'm positive you can get the original cast back because I feel like a lot of them are doing. I feel like maybe they drop anything to do this show. But yeah, honestly, because since you have a kid, you should honestly like show her this show.
So this would be like my equivalent of like them re-releasing like a Doug Returns. Like I would be all over that. Nobody would give 2 shits about that show, but I would.
Oh, did you ever watch Doug's first movie?
I did. I went and saw it when it came out in the theater.
How presumptuous of them to call it Doug's first movie. Like, we got more. This is just our first one.
Yeah, yeah. I wish you kind of like a Man of Steel. I'm waiting for a Doug second movie.
Yeah, right. It's never happening.
Anyway,
actually.
Thank you. So anyway, yeah, I thought we had Man of Steel. Thought we had that going, but thanks.
But yeah, like honestly, this is I believe still stands as Disney's longest running show.
Okay.
Ran for 4 seasons, over 200 episodes.
That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, like it was super funny. You had a ton of great guest stars on this show. Like songs are really great. Honestly, like you should watch the show with Ella. I think you both really enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I am as a fan, I'm definitely very excited to see more adventures with some of my favorite characters, and especially because like there's still so much ground you can cover with the summer that never ends, and I'm excited to see that whenever it comes back. Up next thing we're talking about, that was the end of our Notorious news segment. We now move on to another one on our Pedro Pascal variety hour. We talk about The Last of Us, which did have its debut on HBO this past Sunday. I want to get the numbers for the viewership.
Yeah, I heard it did like buku.
It did, from what I remember. Let's see. Views on this one of 0.58, 500,000 viewers. But between HBO Max, it was watched by 4.7 million viewers on the first day.
That's a lot. I mean, that's still pretty good.
Second biggest for HBO since 2010. And they got to over 10 million after 2 days.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be an every Sunday release, right?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Every Sunday for the next 2 months. The first season is going to be a 9-episode run, which seems weird, but hey, that's what we are. I thought this was a good comment to review this show because you had no familiarity with the game.
No, I've never, and it's crazy. I haven't had to ask people, and they're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. I had zero affiliation with this game at all. Nothing.
Did you know it was a game?
If you would have told me, I would have been like, "Oh, this sounds familiar." I wouldn't have been able to tell you it was a video game.
Yeah, so, I've played both of these games. The Last of Us was one of my favorite games. Period. I think that game is incredible.
Yeah, so I am completely target audience. Maybe I'm the opposite of the target audience.
Well, I think like honestly, you should be the target audience because like I think that a big problem video game adaptations have is that they try to cater too much people who know the game.
Yeah.
So they should be catering to people like you who have no knowledge of the game and just
try to get you in.
Just want to get sucked into like the good story, and great characters.
Yeah,
like because like watching this and I don't because you had no familiar with the game. I want to know like watching this. Did you think Joel's daughter was going to be the main character of the show?
I did. From the way that they made it, like especially at the beginning of it, I really thought that. Yeah, I really thought that she was going to be.
Yeah, like, and that's one of the big. By the way, hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. Because we are going to be talking some spoilers on this. Yeah. So one of the things like this, the game starts with the whole thing where like them running from whatever's happening outside, and like this, the thing that the show does differently, the fact that they give you more time with Joel's daughter. Like
Okay.
in the game, like the game starts like that scene on the couch where like he's even giving the watch. Like that's where the game starts. That everything before that was added in before.
Oh, okay.
And, like,
Where she goes and gets his watch fixed for him.
yeah, like
Okay.
the stuff with like the couple and that breakfast that was added for the show, and I think like that makes like again spoilers when she dies like that it hurt in the game. It hurt again watching it play out in real time. Just like, oh god, no. Like, and it's like when like you had that prologue going where I'm just like, I don't want to like you because I know you're going to die in brutal fashion.
Yeah, like I said, and I guess that's the good thing about watching something like this because it's like I don't know where we're going. I'm more blind,
Yeah.
which I like though because I like doing that with movies too. Like if it's based on like something like a book or something that I might want to read, I'm like I steer away from reading it just because I kind of want to go in surprised to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like honestly, the show does a great job of capturing like the tone and like the settings of the game because like there's so many scenes and like piece of dialogue that you like if you played the game like you would recognize like certain scenes and things from this game. I especially like the beginning, the intro with John Hannah, the guy from the Mummy,
Oh yeah. Were they
because like
like on a talk show or whatever? I think.
yeah,
Or
like he
yeah.
highlights a thing that I learned when I played the actual game because like in the game it's the whole the whole thing that's killing everybody is a parasite is a fungus parasite
Yeah.
that does bring its victims back to life, but like the thing is it only affects ants.
Uh-huh.
But like yeah, but like the fact that like something that's that real in our world and they changed it and like ran with it and like kind of made like kind of heightened it to a bit. I'm just like that does make it like a little more plausible and like it makes the whole premise a little scarier, you know?
Yeah, like the beginning of the show, I think kind of gave me vibes of like a 28 Days Later type feel,
Yeah,
War of the Worlds almost type feel, like that sci-fi post-apocalyptic type, and that's just the kind of the vibes I got from it when I was watching it, like the opening, you know.
no, yeah, for sure. Pedro Pascal is fucking awesome on this
Oh,
show.
he's good at everything. I really enjoy him.
This dude's stock has just exploded since Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I mean he's just a fantastic actor. I liked him in Wonder Woman 84. I know that you're not a big fan of the movie. I thought he was great in it though.
He's good in it. I just don't like the movie very much.
I liked Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
He was awesome in that.
Fantastic in that movie. Nick Cage, great.
I mean Mandalorian. We'll talk about later. He's always killing it on that show.
Really, really great. And anything he does,
I don't think you got his episodes of Game of Thrones, but like
no,
because he's not on for very long. But like when he's on, he's awesome.
What season does he come in?
He's in the 4th season.
Okay, I'm gonna like I said, I'll whenever I start that back up again too.
But yeah, no, like this, he's great, and I think like the Joel in the game, like he's this dude who's like incredibly damaged, like because like obviously he lost everything.
Yeah.
With this whole virus pandemic outbreak thing that happened.
Yeah.
He's very jaded, and like he's a guy you can tell who's like done a lot of bad shit in his life, and like he portrayed, but he also has like a tinge of humanity to him that Pedro Pascal gives. But like honestly, but Bella Ramsey was the one who, because like, I liked her in Game of Thrones. Yeah. She's also in Game of Thrones, but she's like in the very very end of the show. She was like I was a little trepidatious about her going in just because like she didn't feel like Ellie to me initially.
Yeah,
but watching her, I'm just like, yeah, no, I dig her as Ellie. Like she's got an attitude to her. She's tough. She's tough. She talks shit. I think that the two of them, I want to see more scenes of the two of them interacting together.
Yeah, no, and I like it, especially because she's only like 20. She's a really good actress.
She does. She seems like she still seems like a child, which is weird because she's 20.
Yeah, yeah, but what I'm saying is, but she's so young, like,
Yeah.
and just to see her interactions with Pedro on screen, I think really, yeah, you kind of want. Hopefully, they do repeat that, like try to build that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You
and
know,
they're gonna have to because like the whole
yeah,
premise, the whole like base of the show is like,
the
as
two,
we find
yeah,
out at the end of the episode, like Ellie is immune to whatever's
yeah,
killing everybody.
yeah,
So like, and like they have to do an escort mission with her like all the way across the country, and it's just the two of them palling around.
yeah.
So yeah, you have to have like two actors really good rapport. I think they got that. There are a lot of things from the game that I'm excited to see translate. There's certain like different types of zombies that I want to come to life. Certain moments, certain like sequences, certain characters. I'm excited to see. And I'm excited to see the new because like they made some like changes, like new additions to the show that I'm excited for. But bottom line, I think the show is great, and I love that they used The Last of Us because like that opening song that score that was made for the game.
Oh,
And
okay, that's cool.
I adored that score. It's one of my favorite video game scores of all time, and I adored it. I'm happy they kept that theme for the show. And yeah, I am super. I love the start of the show. I'm excited to see where we go next.
No, I agree. Speaking to somebody that an outsider, I kind of don't know where this goes. So to me, I'm kind of like excited to see the
I want to keep
journey
talking
on
about the
us.
show because I want to see like your reaction to like
Yeah,
bigger moments
like big
from
moments that you
like the
like. A lot of the
story.
people that play the game obviously
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know, and I guess this is a good thing. That
yeah.
I'm kind of like a, I'm a innocent bystander. I guess this is I'm completely, like I said, I've never played the game. I haven't even logged a second of it. Yeah, and I didn't even know it was a game. So yeah,
Yeah. So I'm excited to see your reaction to it, and we'll probably keep talking about Last of Us as it comes out through the weeks.
yeah.
Uh, Last thing we're talking about today, something I want to bring up here because I saw this tweet the other day. It's this one right here. It's tell me your favorite MCU movie, Batman movie, non-Marvel MCU movie, and non-Batman DC movie. So I thought, that could make an interesting conversation here to end this off for the day. So I figured, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about some of our favorite comic movies in these specific genres right here. So, Russell, let's start with you first. Let's start with favorite MCU. What's your favorite MCU movie?
I'm gonna be boring. I think
Actually,
well,
I'm gonna write down my guess. I think I know what it is.
this is gonna be super boring though. I mean, but we'll go with it.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Iron Man.
Oh shit! I never would have picked that one.
Just because of the fact that's the one that started all this. This whole phases and stuff like that. I think the looking back on it now, what I mean, they didn't know how big this was going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think just the importance of it, and then RDJ's back, and on the silver screen, they took a chance. Marvel took a chance with this guy. This guy had been in and out of of getting arrested, with the law and had trouble. And now this guy's a beloved. Fast forward at 15 years later, this guy is one of the most beloved actors again. You know what I mean? So to me, I think I just got to go with the 08 Iron Man.
Damn,
What did you have?
I thought you were gonna say Infinity War, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know, but if it's not, if this one doesn't land, we don't have anything else. You know what I mean? So to me, I think it's the beginning of what started all this, that we can talk about these 25 movies plus, you know what I mean, that we could have this conversation with. So yeah. So
okay,
I'm gonna go
for me, my favorite is Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
I adore that movie. It's one of those like 3-hour movies that I can just watch, like just put on whenever. It flies by. Like that's one of like the 3-hour movies where I never feel the length.
Yeah.
And also like it was a long time comic book reader. There are certain like things and sequences that I never thought I would see come to life on the big screen. And this movie gave me that. Like I never thought I would see a fight sequence this elaborate with this many characters and with this much going on. I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think it's a great character. I think it's a really good character movie. I think that I think it's a great movie about grief and moving on, but also like trying to reconcile with the fact that you kind of fucked the world up, honestly. When you think about it, like the world's fucked, and it's, I mean, mostly It's we tried, you couldn't stop it, but we can't. Well, we can now. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. I also think that it's a really gratifying experience for like those who have been part of this universe and been part of this franchise since Iron Man, since the very beginning. It brings everything to such a great head, and it's just one of the most rewarding cinema experiences I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, like I've watched it several times since the first time, and I've never gotten tired of it. So
yeah, no, I agree.
Moving on to our favorite Batman. I feel like we both have the same answer.
Go ahead.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, I would say Dark Knight I would say a really, really close second, just because I grew up though. 89, Batman for sure.
Okay, well, yeah, but okay. So like, let's take Dark Knight off the table because I think that's an easy one for both of us. So I'm
gonna go Batman. I'm gonna go Batman 89. Yeah,
89. Interesting.
Yeah.
Mine is Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite iteration of Batman period is the animated series from the 90s.
Okay. And me, I grew up like having saw this in 89. I remember the toys and just the commercials and just everything.
Yeah, I fucks with Batman 89 though. It was cool. But yeah, no, I think that I always love the color scheme of the animated series, and plus this is featured my favorite Batman and my favorite Joker. I love like the whole mystery aspect of it, and plus like the way they play with it. There's a certain something they do to try and throw you off for who the Phantasm actually is. I always thought was like really brilliant in his execution. I also think that it's a great Batman origin movie, great Batman psychological movie. It's everything I love about Batman the Animated Series and everything about Batman the character in general. And it didn't do well in theaters because it decided to release in theaters really late. But honestly, if you haven't seen it, check it out. This movie still fucking rules.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I actually do remember watching it. I own it on VHS.
Yeah. Bottom line, Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a better answer because that movie is.
Yeah, because I mean the action, just the Heath Ledger as a Joker. It's just
the performances.
It's
everything in the movie just hits.
Carl's going crazy. All right, Carl.
Everything in the movie just hits. So this is the next one. Favorite non-MCU Marvel. I'm pretty sure I know what yours is.
I'm gonna go Logan.
That's mine too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Logan. Yeah, because it was just is that what you were thinking?
Yeah,
that was just a fantastic movie. One of my favorites from the year that came out, right there with Get Out. Just a fantastic movie, great performance, a lot of heart. I like the whole tone of it. You know what I mean? I just old man Logan. I really just enjoy it.
No, yeah, absolutely. I think this is a great performance. This is a great swan song for Hugh Jackman, even though it's technically not the swan song anymore because he's coming back, which I'm excited for.
I am too, but I mean, I think this can stand alone as a film. Though, so to me, it's really not like, you know what I mean? You could always watch this.
Patrick Stewart came back.
And Patrick Stewart was completely gypped of not receiving any type of Oscar love for this film.
Both of them actually.
Yeah, but yeah,
both of them were
great film.
Oh yeah, excellent movie. One of the most human comic movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Definitely a really solid film.
Carl, my God.
Fantastic movie. I'm excited to see. I'm always excited to see Hugh Jackman reprise the role of Logan. And the last one we're talking about, favorite non-Batman DC, and this is again one where I feel like I know yours already.
Probably because I've talked about it numerous times. I'm gonna say Watchmen.
Oh shit! No, I didn't. I was a Man of Steel. All right, but yeah, go on.
Oh, actually, wait, shit. Yeah, no, actually, I wasn't even thinking because I was thinking Batman. Never mind. Yeah, no, I will go Man of Steel on this. Sorry. I just really enjoyed Henry Cavill portraying the Superman. I liked it. I wish he would have gotten more time with the character. Carl wishes he would too. I guess apparently this is why he's being all hyper and crazy. I really like the tone of this movie. I really do. I do. I like the tone of the movie. Oh my God. Enough, Carl, you wait until an hour and 20 minutes into this shit to do this. But yeah, no, I want to say Man of Steel. Like I said, I've always championed Cavill. I really think he portrays the humanity of Superman. And I think just the fact that an actor is so, what's the word? It's just so dedicated to the role, you know what I mean? Dedicated to the character of what it symbolizes. I don't know. It just had me. I just really remember watching this movie in 2013, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I like the whole chances that Snyder took, and I know a lot of people were hit or miss about it. I really just enjoyed it. Probably why I also put Watchmen on the list too, because I like Zack Snyder. Yeah, Man of Steel for sure. Sorry, I teased you there with the Watchmen, but yeah, Man of Steel.
I'm about to say like Jesus, wow, you're surprising me now. Mine,
No, I wasn't thinking. Yeah.
mine might be a surprise for some people because mine is Shazam. I really dug Shazam. It's a movie that I didn't.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's really a movie that I didn't think DC, like the regime of DC could pull off, just because I'm not big on Man of Steel, and I'm just like, you can't get Superman right. How are you gonna get this? How are you gonna get this dude going? How are you gonna get this dude going and make him good? And I love the core of family. I think that it's really funny. I love Zachary Levi in the main role. Um, Granted, yeah, special effects and the villain aren't as interesting, which is what brings me down for me. But I do think that you have a great core. I love the whole essential message of family, which is present in a lot of David Gore Green, a lot of David Sandberg's movies, where it's just like he
Okay.
has that kind of like that kind of like strong family core, and that center of it. It's got a lot of hearts. I love the emotional payoffs in this film, and yeah, I think it's just a movie that I'm surprised that they made work, and I really dig it. I've seen it countless times, and I'll continue to watch it in the future, and I'm
I
excited
do
for
respect the
Shazam.
choice. I know I respect the choice because of the tone, like that whole
Yeah,
comedic. How do we deal with? It's almost like a family friendly Deadpool. Do you know what I mean?
almost,
Almost
yeah,
kind of like more like a G rated Deadpool.
sort of.
Just because of the fact, kind of what you said, you reiterated the fact with family and just the values that you have of like loyalty, friendship, um, and yeah, who would have thought? You know, Zachary
Yeah.
Levi. You know, this guy could make this work. And I remember really enjoying the first film. Um, but yeah, so I completely understand why you chose this one. It is a really really good film, super underrated.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the show here tonight. Russ, want to give our plug before we head out?
Yeah, you guys are watching us here, Notorious by Chance on YouTube. We're here. We've done it. We were talking about it forever, and we put forever on paper. We put pen to paper. Carl's excited about it. Carl's really excited about it, I guess. You guys can also find us, Notorious by Chance, on Facebook. That's where we put the polls up for you guys to vote on what we will watch and review.
Yeah, we're also getting back to audio content later this week. Just because, like, yeah, we're doing our top 20 performances of the year 2022, and there were certain things Russell wanted to watch before finalizing his list. I think he's
Yes,
done that already, if I'm not mistaken.
I can do that, and I can shoot. Are you free Saturday night?
Potentially. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
We'll get back to audio content soon. You guys find
Absolutely.
me our other show on this channel, Left Side Strong Side. Every Tuesday, we're breaking down all the action of the football season. We had Mark Ellis for our inaugural episode on this channel on the other day. There, and there's the Doug.
That's Carl. Say hi, everybody.
There we go. He's through the roof.
He's so bad.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.